Okay, like I said before, I'll be using WhatsApp for this example. We've already used the Gmail to process an extraction of information from a receipt. So now we're using WhatsApp. And just like in Gmail, we used image. So for WhatsApp, we'll be using PDF. Like so, to make it easier for you guys to understand. It's let's drop a document here, just like the way we did it in Gmail. We'll start from the sending of the message, then from there we'll now kick off from there. So yeah, we have this. So let me put on my from WhatsApp, trigger it from WhatsApp. Okay, now it's listening, and then we have our WhatsApp. Pick the receipt, and then send it. So let's go back to our okay, let's check how it's going. Okay, yep. Let's check our message. If we got any confirmation from WhatsApp. Oh, I should say thank you, Lord Daniel. Payment of 3-1 has been received and recorded successfully. For any issue or further assistance, please contact our support team. Yeah, this. So that's just an example of how it works. So if I check our Airtable, it should update now. As you can see, we have the name, the amount. Even though I said I was going to use the address ball, I simply chose another one. So, but still, it gave the same result, and it was PDF. So 3-1, the date, the purpose was still on, and then we have the drive, the created time. I've explained all this before, so there's no need for us to dive into. So now let me explain the whole workflow right from time. We're not going to be using we're not going to be using image for this, just just WhatsApp just PDF. So the first thing we have is the WhatsApp trigger, and then to get your WhatsApp trigger, you have to get your credential from WhatsApp. You need to get your client ID and client ID. So you go to Facebook and business, that's facebookbusiness.com, and from there, yeah, that's it. Sorry, for you actually access to get your token and the client ID and all the necessary details, you need to go to developers.facebook.com, and then you create an app, or you choose your WhatsApp app, and to get your the first one was the client ID and client secrets. So to get that, you will go to this is your client ID. This is client ID. Now to get client secret, what you just do is come to app settings. You go to basic. Let me show you how you get your client secrets. So yeah, you just show and to tell you your you just trying to give you your app secret. So that's your client secrets. So back to where we are. Um, so after that is connected, it will show successfully, connection successfully. So you will now put the trigger on message. Anytime there's a message, it should trigger. We have other ones, but let me pin this so we'll use that for the whole thing. So we have the trigger and all. So the next thing we need to do is switch it. So we have three ways this thing can come. I said we only need the PDF, um, image, or only those two. But people can actually, before they decide to just send text. So the way it works is that there are three switch parts. It only goes if it's a image and PDF and image. Then for text, if it chooses text, if you should choose text, I'll show you how that works. So anyway, that was for PDF. I'm sure you already know how the switch node works. I've explained this in the previous video. That one was quite easy to understand. Basically the same thing. And then we have to download the It's when they change triggers, it's in an ID. So we need to, it's like an ID. That is where the download feature comes in. Let me show you. It doesn't come in like document, just like binary file the way Gmail does it. So as you can see, this is the ID here. So we want to download this media based on the ID. And for you to create download your ID, it's basically the same thing. You get your access token and your binary business account ID. We already know how to get business account ID. So for you to get your token, that means your token, you go to the same place here, here, and then you just click on generate access token, and then you get your access token, and then you copy it and use it there. This is already your business account ID, so it has already been generated already. Then after that, we go to um, the HTTP request. The reason why we're using HTTP request is because the thing is being uploaded on Google's cloud, um, WhatsApp, but I need to get the binary file. Always just being given when we download the file, it's giving us as URL, that means like an image link. But we need to convert it from image to an actual binary file, and that's why we use HTTP request, and we get it from Google Cloud, that's from from WhatsApp um, selection. So to do that, you use get method, and then the URL, that's this URL here, you drag it here, and then the authentication will be that is generic credential type, and then the header is header auth. Don't forget, this is very important. And then for the account, that is for the to fill in, so that the reason why this is important is because if I change anything here, if I'm using the same header authentication account somewhere else, it changes that I change anything here. So that's why it's very important. And you can actually use it once. That means you need to put in the header, the all that. But for making it easier for us to use it multiple times, so the name will be authorization, and then the would be your value would be your bearer. That means bearer and access token. So what for you to do that, you just type in bearer space and then you copy and paste your access token, and that is it. That's the way that one works. So after that, you have already downloaded the binary file, and then the usual method, you convert it to an image. So once you have done converting it to an image using the same way we did it in the other video, like I said, you just go to cloud convert and choose login, and the file that the output that are formatting is JPG. That means once it's an image, it's already in PDF. So want to convert it to an image, you can choose any other one from here. Maybe there are other formats on here. We have PNG and all that. So these are images format. So I chose PNG for this, and then you execute step for the whole thing, and then we have the upload file. The same way we uploaded, the same way we did it in the first video, is the same way. That is for the Gmail. We follow the same process. The name for it, and the one for WhatsApp is we use to set the name of the receipt. We use the sender's name. You know, when you create a WhatsApp account, like a trigger, it always comes with a name. So it's that name. This is the name here. So we use the name plus the attached receipt. So when it's come out, to come out as like in the receipt. So that's how it comes out. And then after that, we download the file back. The same process. I'm sure you understand the reason I downloaded the file back is because there has to be a binary file before the analysis. That means before the image analysis, and we need and that's the reason why we need that, because after downloading the whole thing, there's no binary, so we need to download it back, and then we analyze the image based on that file. So after downloading it back, we already have the data, and we're using OpenAI. I used 4.0 like I did the previous video. The same message like was in Gmail, the same message as when we were doing the Gmail trigger. The same thing, that's the same process, and then after that we do text, which is the same process. Even though this wasn't necessary, yeah, because it's still the same output that is given. The reason why it was here is because I was trying to do like weighing of the same procedure for the Gmail trigger. I need to follow the same sequence. The image comes into as text. So yeah, it's not really necessary because everything comes as one at this point here. So the next thing is the image extraction. That means you know where to get down from, and you just drag and drop the text that was being gotten from here. drag and drop it, and follow the same process. Like I said, we only need the sender's name, amount, um, date and time, and then the purpose, and that's it. And the prompt is still the same thing. So after doing all that, this was the extracted information: sender's name, amount, date and time, and the purpose. Then after that is the normal procedure like I explained in the whole thing. We have the date and time, which we formatted. I'm sure you already know the reason why we formatted the whole thing. That is because if you are sending it from the session information extractor to the create a record, it would not work based on the time and the date. It doesn't format it, so we need the date and time to format the whole thing so it can be saved on Airtable, which I just dragged the date and time. But I just dragged the date and time for the information extractor here, and that was it, and gave me the formatted time I want, and then create record and confirmation SMS. So I'll show you one example. This is the I've already showed you this is how it comes in. As you can see, it's both works in seconds. Like it just, I mean, if you could follow when I did the first similar message, it just went straight here and updated here in seconds instead of writing the whole thing manually. So and then we have the next one. Let me just show you one better. I already showed you confirmation message and how it's done. So now to send the confirmation message is you just put in your credential, the same one. I'm sure it's already be there because you've already created the credentials before. You have the access token and the business account ID. I already told you how to generate that one. And then send the messages. The operation is send the message, send the sender's number. That is the one that you created. They'll give you a sender's number on your WhatsApp developers. There is it here. Let me show you. This is the test number here, and then you have the image body. Thank you. That's for thank you. Then the name, drag and drop the name, the payment of recorded as the receipt and recorded successfully. Any issue of further assistance, please contact our customer. So basically, that is just the whole thing. And this recipient's phone number is gotten from the trigger, WhatsApp trigger. So in case you're wondering how we got there, this is the number. Should be here from. Just drag and drop it here, and that's it. So another thing I wanted to do is that what happens if you send the text. So let me show you how that works, because if you send the text, the kind of message you get when you do that. So let's so if we go to WhatsApp and I say hi, as you can see, it only said sorry, only received are allowed to be sent here, and that is how you can take care of each and whichever format. So even if it's document or whatever, it's not even bring any response, but it's just for receipt image and text that I did for. So basically, that's how you can solve the major problem of manual writing of receipts in seconds without issue, and everything is going perfectly well. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll reply to it. Thank you very much.